McKee Homes, and actually GML Development, which is one of my other companies, is the franchisor. And we've been a Epcon franchisee since 2007. I have a mechanical engineering degree, but I spent 15 years in corporate America in sales and marketing. So my whole background is in sales and marketing side, but on the construction, in a construction related business. So I'd always been involved in and around mostly commercial and industrial construction. And in 2007, a fellow that used to work for me started an Epcon franchise down in right outside of Atlanta. And the project went so well, they sold 44 homes on a lottery in 25 minutes. And he says, "You got to come see this. This is, this is great. Timing's great. Let's come look at it." And I went and looked at what they did and their plans to expand and to do some other projects. And I said, "This sounds great. A franchise support system behind you would be great." And so off I went. I left my job with a Fortune 100 company and started an Epcon franchise in North Carolina. We have grown rapidly over the last 3-4 years in not only our Epcon franchise business, but our other traditional single-family homes. We sold close to 100 homes last year. We'll do close to 150 homes this year. So we're becoming a large regional builder in our area. We could not have done that without the experience and support from Epcon, not just in our Epcon home sales, but it's amazing, the process of building a home, the process of marketing a home and selling a home is still the same, whether it's an Epcon home or a traditional single-family home. And so for us to get exposure into all the things that Epcon offers and be able to take that and translate that into the rest of our business has been phenomenal. It's access to sharing and information that my local competitors don't have. The local home builders don't have access to world-class sales training like I do, to world-class marketing, to sharing of building practices, amongst franchisees all across the country. They don't have access to that stuff. So that's kind of a little secret weapon that we have, and we've taken advantage of it and used that to translate into the rest of our business. I really think our business has grown and we've been exposed to the things we have because of the relationship with Epcon. One of the things that I always saw lacking, most home builders get started out of the back of a pickup truck. A lot of home builders have started, they were small businesses and grew up, and the one thing that they lacked was sales and marketing experience. You can build a great house, but if you can't sell it, what good is it? Epcon's had the ability to build this product and evolve this product over a period of 30 years or so, and has sold to this market for that entire time. And so they understand the market and they understand the demographics and they understand the changes in the market. They're constantly watching, how that market's changing. As an individual builder, you don't have access to that broad scope of knowledge. You think you can come in and I can design a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom single-story house and it will sell and it will work. Sure, it might, but it could be so much better if you had access to focus groups and over years constantly evolving product to meet the demands of what the latest consumers want. You can become a franchisee and just sit in your hole and never talk to other people and never get exposed to what other people are doing, but you're selling yourself short. Because to me, that's one of the best things that are out there, one of the best benefits. The other thing too is you may think locally you're doing a good job, but you don't know what somebody else is doing, and just because their practices, because of different environments, etc., may not apply to yours. If somebody's paying $2, a square foot for frame, and you're paying $2.50, well, why are they paying that? And being able to have those conversations as to why some of it's regional and local, but some of it's not. So the access to that information is well too. And then just an overall, from a sales and marketing perspective, being able to learn, understand the process of, how should you really set up a sales and marketing organization? How should you manage that organization? Local builders who think they know how they're doing it don't have access to this, nor can they afford it. It takes a certain level, a certain size builder to get to a size to where you can go out and hire a Myers Barnes or a Jeff Shore to come in and train your staff. If you're doing 20, 30 houses a year, you can't afford to do that. Whereas, as a franchisor, you get exposed to that for very, nominal fees. You can go attend this training and you can get that and bring it back and apply it locally. You're looking to invest in a franchise and your motivations are correct. You want to get into a market or a product segment that you're not into right now. You think that the active adult market's going to boom over the next 5 to 10 years, and you want to play in that. And yes, or you could go develop your own product, or you could get in and start using a product that's tried, true, and proven. that would be a reason to get into a franchise with Epcon. Secondly, if you could use some help on the business support, how do you run a building business? How do you run a construction company? How do you run a sales organization? If you need that support, you don't have that locally, or you don't have that expertise, that would be another reason to get involved with an Epcon as well too.